Night shift hotel work. I met Kate on a typical night shift at the hotel, where I was tasked with showing her around the kitchen. She seemed friendly and eager to learn, but as we walked through the layout, she started sharing her personal struggles, from family issues to health problems. I listened politely, taken aback by the depth of her sharing, and wondered why she was opening up so quickly to a stranger. This initial encounter set the tone for our working relationship, one that would soon test my boundaries. As the days went by, I started to notice a pattern in my interactions with Kate. She would often corner me during our breaks or while we were prepping for the morning rush, and before I knew it, she'd be sharing some traumatic personal experience with me. It started with stories about her difficult childhood, but soon escalated to accounts of abusive relationships and health issues. I tried to be a good listener and offer support, but it was clear that Kate wasn't just looking for someone to talk to, she was looking for someone to unload her emotional baggage onto. I found myself feeling drained and uncomfortable after our conversations, and I started to dread our shifts together. I began to question my own comfort and boundaries at work, wondering if it was okay to set limits with a coworker, especially one who seemed to be going through so much. I felt like I was being pulled into a role that I wasn't signed up for, and I didn't know how to navigate it. Kate's trauma dumping was taking a toll on me, and I knew I needed to do something to protect my own well-being. As the days went by and Kate's trauma dumping continued, I found myself wondering if I should tell her to stop sharing such personal and traumatic experiences with me. I considered the potential impact on our working relationship, worrying that setting a boundary might make things awkward between us. On the other hand, I felt like I was being taken advantage of, with Kate using me as a sounding board for her deepest and darkest secrets without regard for my own emotional well-being. I started to question whether I would be in the wrong for telling her to stop, or if it was reasonable to expect some level of professionalism and respect for boundaries in the workplace. I thought about how I would approach the conversation, trying to balance being kind and empathetic with being firm and clear about my own needs. Ultimately, I knew I had to prioritize my own comfort and well-being, but I was still unsure about how to navigate this delicate situation without damaging our working relationship. To recap, I met Kate, my new coworker, and was tasked with showing her around the kitchen, which led to her sharing her traumatic personal experiences with me, making me question my own comfort and boundaries at work. As time went on, these encounters became more frequent, and I found myself struggling to maintain a professional relationship while also being a supportive colleague. I eventually considered telling Kate to stop sharing her traumas with me, which made me wonder if I was in the wrong for setting such a boundary. Looking back, I realized that setting boundaries, especially in a workplace setting, is crucial for maintaining a healthy and professional environment. It's essential to consider our own emotional well-being and establish clear limits to prevent burnout and potential trauma. Ultimately, prioritizing your own boundaries is key, and it's necessary to remember that you have the right to say no to conversations that make you uncomfortable, and that's a crucial lesson to take away from this experience.